No, let me be. I wanna. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't mean to yell at you. I didn't mean to yell at you, okay? I love you. I love you. You're my earth angel. Okay. I didn't mean to yell at you, baby. I know you're trying to help me. I love all my children. I love my kids. I love my brothers and my sisters. And I love my dogs. My Silver, I miss you so much. I drink to you, my Silver. I wasn't there to help you, my little Chihuahua. Mom, Dad, I wasn't there to save you all. If I would have known now, if I would have known then what I know now about the fucking corrupted, fucking wicked doctors, what they did to you, Daddy, I would have saved you, Daddy. I would have saved you from dying from that bogus deception of cancer. I would have saved you, Daddy. But these motherfuckers, it's all for the fucking money. It's all for the money. And I don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck them. Fuck the doctors. But you know, I have to forgive. Because that's the right thing to do. Like my daddy said. He said forgive. Forgive them. Just like Jesus, my brother. He said forgive them, for they know not what they do. But I'm not Jesus. I'm not my dad. I'm not perfect. I'm just me, Annette, in the flesh, in the sorrowful, pitiful flesh. I'm not anything. I'm nothing. I may be a goddess, a queen, but that's in our Heavenly Holy Father's eyes, not here on planet Earth. I've sinned so much. I'm a thief. There ain't nothing I haven't stolen. But I just continue that because I want to be free within myself. I want to release my spirit, my soul, my iniquities. I want to be free. I want to go up to heaven. I want to see my dad, my mom, my grandma, my today, Michaela. I want to see everybody. I have forgiven. I forgave throughout my whole childhood. I was molested. Not just Bima, but my sisters were too molested by a man we called uncle. In Spanish, we called him Tio Coy. He molested us. I never told anybody. And when I was 15 years old, I was raped by my own cousin, Gilbert Cook. He raped me, took my virginity. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know who to cry to. I didn't know anything. I was 15. And I hated him. But I forgave him. It hurts. But I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I need this. I need this moment to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, God. Help me, God, to reveal the truth. Because I'm broken. I'm broken inside so bad. I'm broken. And it hurts. I don't claim a religion because that's just man-made. Religion is a man-made bunch of bullshit. Because the house of God, the true house of God, will not accept money. No. I'm sorry to bust the bubbles, but it's true. Money cannot be given and passed forward and through and fro and from in church. Even if they're for good deeds. But no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Money is not allowed in the house of our Heavenly Holy Father. And I despise that. It breaks me. Because that's the biggest sin of all. And our Heavenly Holy Father is not happy with that. Bringing in money inside His holy temples. His wanting to be. He wants the churches to be blessed by His holiness. But not like that. Money is not an option. Money is not allowed in the house of God. Sometimes I thought that I was a Babylonian whore because I would always submit myself to men like Mary Magdalene. But inside, I am me. I am me. I am me, myself. I'm hurt. I'm broken. I'm tired of crying. I'm not beautiful. I'm not famous. I'm not a goddamn celebrity. I'm not possessed. God, no, I'm not possessed. There were times that I thought I was possessed by entities that no one in this planet will ever understand. But I'm not. I'm just me. A woman. A human being. Daughter of our Heavenly Holy Father. Given to my earth daddy, Johnny Vasquez Cordero, and his beloved wife, my earthly mom, Annie Marufo Dominguez Cordero. Mr. and Mrs. Cordero, I was brought up to serve in the Catholic Church since my birth. I wasn't happy with it. I knew it was wrong. I was an altar girl in Monahans, Texas, for the longest time. But it felt so wrong, so wrong. No, these priests, these Catholic priests, they're not bad. They are not bad. They're good souls. The true monsters are out there, yes. I know. My daddy knew. My grandparents knew. There are monsters out there. You ever watch the movie Supernatural? That's really basically what my life was all about, too. We fought. We fought so hard, so much. We've been there and done everything like that movie. And what a blessing it is that God would actually allow a movie like that to be distributed out and bless two men to play in that movie. Because that's the way my life was and still is. I have nothing against the devil. I respect all the realms. I respect my demons. I respect the devil. I have nothing against them. I'm nobody to have anything against anyone or anything. But the Holy Bible, it is our ladder, our steps to God Almighty. The rosary is a symbol to our blessed Heavenly Holy Mother for all that she endured. And she still cries for all of us, especially the children. And the abortion, that's silence in heaven. Abortion is silence in heaven. The souls are not at rest. They cry out, why? Why am I being deleted from humanity? It's a big goddamn sin to have a fucking abortion, people. It is. And I don't give a fuck who's with it. But we were blessed with a reproductive system. God is perfect. He provided our reproductive system for man and women. The devil wants to corrupt that. Don't be an idiot and stupid and fall for the biggest deception, biggest lie in this fucking planet. Abortion is not the answer. If you're pregnant, it's because you're blessed by God. God is in control of the uterus, of the reproductive system, in our human anatomy. He is in control, not man. Not you, not me. We have no control over that. We have no control of life. Only God has life. God gives life and has the life. Just God, our Heavenly Holy Father. He is love and life. I took a lot of cough and cold pills that you buy over the counter. I bought 2 boxes. 16 pills come in each box. I took it with my wine, my red sweet wine. Not to kill myself or anything. No, by all means, no. Death is not an option for me. I am nobody to take a life, not even my own. My life is not mine to take. Um, I'm just so broken. I'm tired. Tired of crying, mourning, grieving, whatever you want to call it. My daddy's gone. My earth daddy is gone. My earth mommy is gone. My earthly grandparents are gone. So many have gone out of my life. My chihuahua, little Silver. Love you, I miss you, Silver. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry anymore because my head hurts. My head hurts, my body hurts. And no, I'm not going to this goddamn hospital, Midland Memorial. You suck. It's all about the money. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Midland Memorial Hospital, they are very stupid about insurances. If you have Medicaid, they're gonna fuck you up and tell you you're okay. When overall in reality you're not. Because they say that Medicaid doesn't want to pay them. But they embrace the higher insurances like Blue Cross, Blue Shield, blah, 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 blah. But so many people have Medicaid. Like myself, I have Medicaid. But I get the shittiest, shittiest, awful physicians, doctors. I get treated bad. And it's not fair because we suffer too. And just because we cannot afford a goddamn insurance, don't be like that. You're a fucking hospital to help. You swore an oath to help, regardless of the fucking insurance. You did the same shit to my dad, my mom, my aunts. I had an aunt that went in for chest pains. And she went to the hospital. And you know what? They sent her away, telling her she's okay, she's fine. They lied. Because that night, she had a fucking heart attack. This is a money-hungry, greedy world. It's not the planet's fault. It's these fucking people who embrace money, lovers of money, just as prophesied in the Holy Scriptures. Men will be lovers of money. And they are. And we are suffering because of that. I don't have money to get a good fucking insurance, to be treated royalty good by doctors physicians. I have a shitty Medicaid. And I don't blame Medicaid. They are only out there to help. I don't blame them. It's a good insurance. But it's not respected by man. Greedy, money-hungry bastards. Man who call themselves doctors. How dare you? My daddy would have still been here right now. Alive. If it wasn't for that fucking doctor, Dr. Syed, you know who you fucking are. You said my daddy was overwhelmed. When he came to you for help, motherfucker, my dad went to you. Innocence. And cried out to you and said, I have a ball in my stomach. And you laughed and mocked at him and called him fat because he had a belly. Yes, that fucking Dr. Syed called my dad fat. And that he needed to lose weight. He never took my dad's words seriously. My dad suffered so much in the hands of these fuckers whom we call our doctors, nurses, even the goddamn ambulance people. They laughed at him, mocked him, because he couldn't breathe. They laughed at him and said, you're breathing. My dad was suffering. I'm sorry, Daddy, but I can't forgive that. I'm sorry. I hold this rage inside me. And I want to battle and fight. I don't know how. I don't know how. I need a lawyer whom I can trust. I was even fucked over by a lawyer. When I needed help the most, they fucked me over. I can't trust the goddamn lawyer. I can't trust anybody. Anybody but my Lord. I only trust my Lord, my heavenly holy Father, my heavenly holy brother, my heavenly holy mother. I only trust in y'all. Because mankind right now, these days, are corrupted. And lovers of money and greed has enveloped them, has embraced them. I'm sorry, Daddy. You didn't have to suffer like that. My grandma, she told me the story of how she conceived and gave birth to my dad. And it plays over and over and over in my head. But she told me. She said one night she was laying down with her sisters. In the year of 1920s, somewhere around there. She was laying down when she saw a big old bright light out her window. And she said that's the only thing she remembers. And when she met my grandfather, my Dade, she told him. She told him. And that's why he despised my dad. My dad was part alien and part human since birth. And my grandpa despised him with a passion and beat him and my grandmother. He beat my grandmother, broke her jaw, beat my dad, locked him up in a closet. He wanted nothing to do with my daddy. But you know what? My dad forgave him. Even until his last dying breath on April of 2004. It was a Good Friday. My dad, he forgave his daddy. He forgave him. Because the aliens, they know how to manipulate chromosomes, tissues, cells. They know how to do everything. So my grandma conceived that very night when she saw a big bright light. Marfa, Texas, in the 1920s. She conceived. She was still a virgin. And she met my grandfather, who was freshly out of the war, a good, humble man. My grandfather was. Everybody said that he was tormented by demons, that he was terrible, that he was horrible, a horrible man, because he would beat my grandma. He would beat her. And he would beat my dad when he was a baby. He would beat him and beat him and beat him. Deprived him of toys. My dad loved collecting cards. And my dad loved his beautiful 1967 Chevy. I don't know if it was a Chevy or I know it was an Impala. It was red. My dad loved that car. My grandpa did so much damage to it. And I was a little girl, and I remember my dad hurt, in pain, crying because his own daddy, his earth dad, keyed the Impala and broke the windows, put dog shit in it. He was cruel, wicked man. My grandpa was. But because he knew that my dad was not his, so he despised my dad. He didn't believe my grandmother. He didn't want nothing to do with my dad. But they had another kid, my beautiful aunt. And they loved her dearly. They loved her so much. Both of them, my grandparents. But my grandma, prayed because my dad was a hybrid. And that's when she got on her knees and prayed because the stupid doctors on planet Earth told her that my dad was not going to live to see another day in his life. So my grandma got on her knees and cried out and prayed to our Heavenly Holy Father in heaven and the saints and to the angels and to Jesus. She prayed with all her might, her spirit, and her soul. She prayed to please come back to earth and bless my dad so that he may live. And they came. Yeah, they came. My dad was healed because he was born with a cone head. Doctors today just call it a fucking scientific shit. But we know the truth. Because my dad was a hybrid. Part alien, part human. I miss my grandma. Rest in peace, Grandma. She was my moon. I remember going to her house in Pecos, Texas. And She told me the stories, and I kept them in. I swore a secret until now. I'm unveiling the secret. Forgive me, Grandma. I'm unveiling. I'm pulling the veil off. But yes, the biggest secret. Planet Earth. Has ever kept and King Arthur and the Knights of Templar and the Knights of the Round Table, they knew this day was coming. They knew it all the time. And Merlin, they knew. Merlin too was blessed. He was a good man. I didn't know which direction to chase throughout my life. If I wanted to follow Merlin, or if I wanted to follow my mortal family, or my immortal family. I had several choices. So I just stopped and lived life as a human being, as Eve was. A little bit of Lilith, but I respect her. I live my life as a human being. I chose the human ways. And for me choosing the human ways, I suffer the human ways. I bleed the human ways. I cry the human ways. Everything human is within me. I don't know if I'm a hybrid. I don't know what the hell I am right now. But I know one thing. I am telling you the truth. I am a real life goddess queen in the flesh. Jesus Christ was and is my brother. He was crucified because nobody believed him. Nobody believes me either. They think I'm drunk or I pop pills and shit like that. No. Now I do. Now I do. I'll drink wine. I've never drank before. I'll drink wine. I'll smoke a cigarette. I'll take my fucking pain pills for my pain of this flesh. This flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. But the spirit within me is strong. Very strong. And I want to fly with my spirit. I can't. And I won't. Because I am a daughter, a mother, an aunt, a granddaughter, a sister, I am all of that. And you know what? I love it. I love it. I love being myself. The pain? No. Hell no. I don't like the pain. I don't like the tears. I don't like the pain. I don't like the weakness of the flesh. I don't like that. But I accept it. Because it makes me realize that I am alive. And you know, I'm making this video because I want everybody globally to know that there is a God. There is a God. One true God. He is I am. One true living God. He is I am. And he is sitting in his holy temple, on his holy throne right now. And yes, I see him all the time. Yes, I believe. I need not to see these things. I believe. But yes, I do see him. And yes, I do see Jesus, my brother, my hero. Thank you, Jesus. Have mercy on me, Jesus, because I still smoke cigarettes. Shit, I gotta do something in this human life. We're all gonna die anyways. Might as well die happy. Live life to the fullest. Like our Heavenly Holy Father said. Live life to the fullest. Live. And tell others about me. Tell them about me. About Heavenly Holy Father and Jesus Christ. Like the disciples. Peter, thank you, brother. John, Thomas, Matthew, all of you, thank you. And it pains me deep inside my heart to see that they died in the hands of cruel men. Cruelty. Peter, bless his heart. Peter did the most out of all the disciples. Endured the most as well too. Was well loved by my brother, Peter. And my brother, Jesus, said, when you're on earth, please seek my brethren, James. Read his novel, because a lot of pages to the Holy Scriptures were denied by man because they didn't want us human beings receiving the truth. They wanted to keep it for themselves so they can become leaders. How dare they? How dare they? And you know what? Euphrates is drying up. And those angels down there that my father kept for so many years and beyond. He kept them chained for one reason. Because they are going to end a third of mankind. I told God, if this rapture comes to be, please remember me. Don't leave me left behind. Take me and my children whom you bless me with, my grandkids whom you bless me with, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins who you bless me with, my brothers and my sisters whom you bless me with. Take us all before the Antichrist starts to rule. And I know that he knows. He's very knowledgeable, attractive, but it's a mystery to all, like Father wants it to be. But no matter what, it's not the end of the planet, but it will be. And there will be an ending to this new age, to humanity. And you gotta remember, as it is written in the Holy Scriptures, nobody goes to hell right now. Hell was made for one person. One thing. To secure and hold the most beloved angel of all, whom Heavenly Holy Father loved so much And I know he still loves them. And I respect that in my dad and my Heavenly Holy Father. I respect that in him. You all know who I'm talking about. I need not say his name. But that's what hell was made for. And along the way, the fallen ones, the fallen angels, as you may know, as you probably know it, fallen angels, they too will celebrate with him. And it hurts our Heavenly Holy Father to this day. And one day is 1,000 years for our Heavenly Holy Father, because time is not of essence. Time is nothing to our Heavenly Holy Father. The world revolves around a beautiful galaxy. And I'm forming my own galaxy. It's barely going to form. My personal galaxy. I call it family. My own galaxy of family. Yeah. I dream to that. I dream to my own personal galaxy. And yeah, you can say, oh, she's talking because she's drunk. Don't believe her because she's drunk. I don't give a fuck right now. What you think, what you want to believe. You want to believe in lies? Go right ahead. That's your God-given choice. Believe a deception. Believe a lie. Believe mankind and their greed and their desires of money, wealth, and their titles. Everybody wants to be a fucking president. Everybody wants to be the main domain. But it doesn't happen. Because there's only one. Only one. True God. And he revealed himself through Moses and Noah and Jacob and Abraham and Sarah, Ruth, Lot, even Caesar softened his heart, which many don't know. Caesar softened his heart and found true love. With Cleopatra. And you know, I carry her spirit within me, Cleopatra. Sometimes I like to call myself Cleopatranet in the flesh. Just like Cleopatra. But I'm nothing like her. Because I love my sisters. I love my brothers. I love them so much. I dearly. She was unique. Beautiful woman. She was. Her pain. Her most horrible pain was her heart break. She took that to the grave. Her heart broke. She gave up. I respect you, Cleopatra. Your spirit is within me, Cleo. I drink to you, Cleopatra, as well. And Caesar, he knew his day was coming. He knew that people were out to get him. He was a Roman. And a very wealthy, powerful Roman. Caesar was. But you know, he he had a good heart, a good spirit. I mean, who are we to judge? You know? Caesar, rest in peace. And I pray that our Heavenly Holy Father had mercy on him, because he was a good man by heart and by spirit. He loved what he did, and he loved his people and those close to him. But his main love was Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt. That was his true love. And so many souls out there were against him because of his love for Cleopatra. Both Caesar and Cleopatra had a son, whom Cleopatra named after Caesar. I know. 'Cause I was there. I saw. Not in the flesh that I have right now, but by spirit. And I know you will never understand what I'm talking about. My spirit was there. But, like I said, it's life. Life is like a big dick. It gets hard for no reason like a dick. And yes, I'm saying this publicly. As a goddess queen, I'm being truthful and honest. I'm not a fallen angel. No, I'm not. Because if I was, I would have had powers, and powers I do not possess. Powers are beyond my limitations. My powers are forbidden. And I thank our Heavenly Holy Father because I'm a woman. And I need that. You know? Oh, excuse me so much. Excuse me. But, shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I guess I'm gonna have to end this video. But just to let you know that I love you all. I love all the good souls out there. Blessed be. I love you, Jesus Christ. And I thank you, my hero, my brother of all brothers, Jesus Christ. I thank you so much. And I'm not just talking through my ass because I've drank. I know how to control these mortal stuff. Like I said, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong. Peace be with you all. Good night. God bless all the good souls out there. I love everybody. Goodbye.